Welcome to The Explainer. We're going to talk about that soul-crushing part of work. You know, the work about work. All that digital busy work that just eats up our day. But what if you could just hire an AI teammate to take care of it for you? Well, let's dive into Anthropic's new solution, Claude Coworker.
Think about it, sorting through endless files, trying to wrestle an expense report into shape, chasing down notes from a dozen different apps. It's all this digital busy work, right? And it absolutely kills your productivity. But what if you could just delegate all of it?
Well, Anthropic has just introduced a tool designed to do exactly that. It's meant to act like a brand new member of your team.
It's called Claude Cowork. And look, this is way more than just another chatbot. It's an AI agent. What that means is you can give it access to your files, tell it what you need done, and it gets to work, directly creating and editing documents right on your computer.
A good way to think about it is like this. You know that super powerful engine behind Claude's coding assistant? They've basically repurposed that for the rest of us. It's that same autonomous power, but aimed at everyday office tasks. No coding required. So how does it actually go from a simple request from you to a totally finished product, all without you having to guide it every single step of the way? It's really a four-step, totally hands-off process. First, Claude analyzes what you're asking for. Then it creates a plan. Then it just gets to work. And what's really smart is how it can break down these huge, complex tasks into smaller pieces and then tackle them all at once. This frees you up to focus on, what actually matters.
And this quote from Anthropic just captures the shift in mindset perfectly. You're not micromanaging an AI. You're delegating to a coworker. You can actually stack up a bunch of tasks for it, walk away, and just trust that the work is going to get done, just like you would with a real-life teammate.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I get this AI coworker on my team? Let's break down exactly what you need to get started.
So first things first, Cowork is a premium feature. You're going to need a paid Claude subscription to use it. It also runs exclusively on the desktop app, not the web version. And you have to keep that app open while it's working its magic in the background.
All right, now for the really fun part. What can you actually hand off to your new AI coworker? Let's explore some of the possibilities here.
I mean, it really excels at the kind of stuff we all dread doing. Imagine just dropping a whole folder of receipts and screenshots onto it, and having Cowork automatically create a perfectly formatted expense report in Excel, formulas and everything. Or, finally getting that messy downloads folder under control.
And this is where it gets really, really powerful. Cowork now integrates with the tools you're probably already using every day, things like Google Workspace, Asana, and Notion. This means it can handle these complex end-to-end workflows, like taking your rough notes from a meeting and turning them into a polished PowerPoint presentation.
So with all these new tools popping up, where does something like this fit into the rapidly evolving landscape of AI at work? It is so important to understand that Cowork is not just for coders. While Claude Code is built to empower developers, Cowork is designed to bring that exact same autonomous power to the rest of us, but in a really user-friendly interface. So you've got two incredibly powerful tools for two very different worlds of work.
Now, before you dive in and unleash this on your computer, here are 3 key things to keep in mind. First, this is still a research preview, so it's a really good idea to start with a sandbox folder, basically a dedicated folder with non-critical files. And second, and this is a total game changer, you can schedule tasks to run automatically. Just imagine your files getting neatly organized every single Friday without you even lifting a finger. And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. As these AI agents evolve from being simple chatbots to becoming autonomous coworkers that can do these really complex jobs, it brings up a fundamental question about our own roles, doesn't it? We might find ourselves shifting from being the doers to being the directors, the strategists, and the reviewers of AI-driven work. So, what does that future look like for you?